Hey guys, welcome back. Usually I only release videos on a weekly basis, but there's a lot of people checking out Dead Matter recently, and I wanted to answer one of the fundamental questions that I think plenty of people looking into the game actually have. And that's, what is Dead Matter? What does it do differently to the rivals that have come before? Can I play it on my platform? When is it due to release? I'm going to answer all of these questions in this video and give a basic explanation of the concept of Dead Matter, as well as some of the cool features that are worth keeping an eye on as we come closer to the closed alpha. So let's start with what it actually is. Dead Matter is described by Quantum Integrity on their website as, and I quote, a roguelite that aims to quench the community's thirst for a title that properly balances survival mechanics with gameplay. But for all of you that might still be wondering what that really means, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you that it's a zombie survival game based in Canada, specifically Alberta. The developers at QI Software are aiming to make Dead Matter more than just a loot, shoot and die cycle, and have some very ambitious goals in terms of how they're going to make this happen. One of the goals includes a range of AI survivor factions that will react to your actions as a player, as well as the other AI factions they might interact with. We'll be able to accept missions from these AI who will claim their own safe houses around the map, and in doing so, we'll gain reputation with that faction to grant us various benefits. Players will start at the beginning of the outbreak, and as time goes on, the landscape will change in a variety of ways. Resources will become less common, power will eventually go out, certain clusters of survivors might fall to the infected, and even animals will make their way into built-up areas more often as time goes on. We'll also be able to claim any building, yes, any building, as our own. The idea with Dead Matter is to let players have free reign on this front and watch as we determine our own post-apocalyptic politics. Claiming a building of a certain type, such as a gas station, is going to make you a point of focus. Players could choose to trade fuel with you for other supplies, but equally, it could make you more of a target. We'll see how that pans out once the game drops, but the main focus here is that we'll be claiming existing structures more so than building our own for a more immersive experience. Now, these are just a couple of the features that I've chosen to focus on in this video to pique your interest as a new player, but there's much more at play. Various crafting opportunities, makeshift melee and ranged weaponry, hunting, farming, fishing, various puzzles that need to be solved in order to access areas that might be considered more valuable or have more valuable loot available, a dynamic weather system based on real-life data from Alberta, and even customizable vehicles with trains and planes planned for the game later down the line. All of these things make Dead Matter stand out, and yes, it's ambitious, but so far we've seen some incredibly promising things on their Discord and in their developer vlogs. The zombie survival genre has been one that's been done and done again over the past decade or so, but I think it's fair to say that a lot of people are craving something more in this area. There's more potential available that we just haven't quite reached yet. Dead Matter is looking promising, to say the least, for these people, and with closed alpha around the corner, we'll be able to see soon enough whether it's looking like Dead Matter will be the game to finally realize the dreams of players in the survival genre. Now, if you're watching this and you're now interested in Dead Matter, you might have a few questions about the game itself, naturally. I'm going to attempt to preemptively answer some of the big ones now, but if you do have any questions that I don't cover here, please feel free to ask in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to everyone that I can. So, when is it going to be released? The answer to that is simple. Closed alpha is currently planned for July of 2020, but at the time of this video releasing, we're basically awaiting a third party to clear a roadblock before the closed alpha comes to us. It's ready to go, and at the point the team is happy, so hopefully we'll see it very soon. The initial platform we're going to see this on will be PC only, with console release a possibility, but only after full release. If you're a fan of survival games and have followed them in the past, you'll know that full release could be a long way off, so if you're wanting to try it soon, PC is your best bet. Dead Matter's map is going to be approximately 56 square kilometers for the closed alpha, gradually expanding to around 256 kilometers squared throughout early access. To put that in perspective, Chernarus from DayZ is 225.1 kilometers squared. I'm going to include a range of links in the description of this video to all things Dead Matter, like their official Discord and their Indiegogo page, where you can back the game and find out a bit more about that. But the biggest thing I'd recommend to anyone wanting to follow the game's progress is to go and subscribe to their YouTube channel. They post vlogs showing off development, and you can learn a lot more about how far the game has come during development so far. Aside from that, I've had the opportunity to interview many members of the development team and take a more detailed look at their work, so feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you think that would interest you. Of course, it's a big help to me, so I'd appreciate it. I could honestly talk about this game all day, but I've tried to keep this video concise, so if you want to know a little bit more, my other videos are a good way to learn about the intended features for the game. That's all from me today, guys, but hopefully for all of you newcomers to the community, this has spurred your interest, and I look forward to seeing some of you in-game during the closed alpha. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.